these foolish mortals really thought they could mess with this genetic phenom known as Kouenji. These fools, these NPCs really thought, bro, if you just look at this bro's, like, I'm not trying to be sus right now, right? Pause. But this dude is built like a Greek god. And once he admitted or told them, hey, I'm a light sleeper, he only needs like 3 hours of sleep a fucking day. All he has to do is that maybe an hour or two every other 4 hours, and this dude is pretty much rejuvenated. Once he told him that, even if it was like a bluff, just looking at his Greek like body, like, pause, I'm not trying to say nothing, they should have been like, oh, we're out. The sheep will flock in numbers, and they start to feel a little bit more foolish, a little bit too secure, a little more foolish. Now, as I've mentioned in my other videos, violence is never the answer. No, not with these genetic phenoms. I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but it's like one woman. When you see those UFC fights, they put like 2 women against one guy. It's like that, all right? But this time it's the fucking god of high school, Kouenji, over here. Bro, just look at, bro, this dude, like I said, this dude is sculpted like a Greek god, and right here, like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what is this? Like, does this guy have no fucking shame just falling down like that, pretending he actually got hurt, bro? Kouenji barely even like tapped the bro. Okay, let's go back. I don't think we saw that clear enough. Let me see. So here he is walking. And Kouenji is just walking. All right, just think about it. Obviously, the NPC background, nobody. Obviously, who was exaggerating? So here we go. Kouenji's walking, and he merely taps the guy. Look at this, and then he falls down. So if one fly falls down this easy, just imagine the flock. Just imagine the flock. These guys were really. Anyways, let's read the comments, man. I'm just curious to see what people say. So this is from Sadi. I don't know. Yep. A bunch of third-year NPCs. Oh, wow, they're third years. Okay, fighting Kouenji was obviously going to be hilarious. Yeah, hilarious. Just like with Kouenji, they thought they really could fight Kouenji, only to be upset. All right, but just like every other scene this season, the anime made it even more ridiculous here. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's more ridiculous, the humans challenging the gods, or the gods even, showing them mercy. All right, so. And then we got this other person here saying, pinning him down. Yeah, sure. LOL. Kouenji finally making his move. Yeah, they're trying to gang up on him too. Like, what are these sheeple gonna learn? Like, really, honestly, like, they've tried violence more times than I can count. All right, more times than I can count, and every single time, violence has never worked. Never. Why do they keep trying it? So here we go from Not Tommy. Number 9. Great stuff. More Kouenji is always nice to see. Dude's so capable. And now he has the motivation to show himself. Yeah, he's really just been sitting back. I swear to bejesus, if he's not someone from the White Room, I don't know what this dude's been eating. We'll see what he has to offer for the rest of the exam. Yeah, Kouenji Hori moments. Yep. Like Hosen, but he lost Kouenji once before. Yeah, pretty much. 2 episodes left. Yep. Okay, so next comment. This is riddled by exposition, and it doesn't help. The characters are so boring. The interesting ones are not the focus. Yeah, it's true. We had to see the little puppies here bark a little bit. Okay. This is from Phantom 373. Yeah, you're lucky enough that I read your comment. Well, I don't even know if anyone's gonna watch this video anyways. Honestly, my interest in the show is somewhat starting to come back. This season's starting a little dull, but honestly pretty good. I think it's just better if you were to binge it all. It was a pretty good episode, though my interest is partially coming back from being spoiled on future events. Kouenji was really giving final boss energy this episode, and then there's like a fucking spoiler. Oh yeah, bro, this literal this. Yeah, this is the moment where he was like, "Yeah, what are you gonna do? I just recuperated. I'm a light sleeper. So what?" Hiyori's present, Kouenji's glazing are the only things keeping me sane from the show's season-long edging. That's from Ian Game. Good. That's actually very. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so ain't no way people take this garbage serious, son. Says the one who's watched 4 seasons of it. Like, bro, if you're still watching this show 4 seasons later, and you're wasting your time because you think it's garbage. Like, imagine wasting your time on garbage. If you literally believe this is garbage, obviously this is just, he's a troll, you know. I don't hate him for it, you know. I don't I don't hate trolls, you know, shit posters I like, you know, I feel you, you know, I used to be the same way. But if you truly believe it's garbage, bro, and you're watching 4 seasons, unless you just posted in the forums, and I get it, you know, you're just rage baiting, whatever. But if you didn't even watch it and still call it garbage, then it's like, bro, yeah, it's like, yeah, no one can take you serious, my guy. You're gonna have to sit down. All right, so this is from Ultra MB. Kouenji laugh, Limao, ow. Dude is nonchalantly awesome. Hopefully next episodes give us a satisfying ending for this arc. I'm pretty sure we will. I think Iono Koji will do us justice here. And yeah, they already gave us the great God of High School Kouenji here. So, oh, here we go. We're going to get some good glazing on Kouenji here from Nizu Swallowtail. I don't know what the fuck that name is. Kouenji Cinema. The first 10 minutes of the episode immediately delivers some of the best content of the season. Oh, the best content. I don't know. I like Awasawa or whatever the fuck Awajima chick. I really liked her scenes. Especially when she bitch slapped Ochita or whatever the fuck her name is. Oh, Eknita. I forgot. When she bitch slapped. Yeah, when Awasawa bitch slapped. What's her name again? Eknita. Let me look it up real quick, guys. Just real quick. Yeah. Kushida. Yeah, that's her fucking name. When Awasawa bitch slapped the fuck out of her, I think that was the biggest W, in my opinion. This was obviously entertaining, just seeing the peons try to fight Kouenji. But anyways, as they go on to say... let's see. Kouenji really isn't human compared to the NPC upperclassmen. I don't know what Kiriyama is planning, but I'm sure his plan won't have any effect on King Kouenji. Yeah, I mean, God of High School, King, whatever. Hiyori is so cute. She can heal both me and a Kouenji. It's great to see Hiyori cares so much about. Yeah, there's a Hiyori. Yeah. Okay, Tsubasa has the most dominant aura among all the first years, aside from Ichika. The fact that even Hosen is afraid of her plan is impressive. I'm a little skeptical about her claim. She doesn't mind getting expelled from the school. But Tsubaki has the kind of aura. What plan is Tsubaki hiding? And in this episode, Yamagi is clearly very suspicious. Yeah, Yamagi was 100% suspicious. 100%. Here's some good, yeah, they took some good, this is a nice collage, man. Holy shit. Yeah, this is like a good snapshot of the whole entire episode. Yeah, look at Kouenji here, and yeah, Kanade, and that's got one chick. Yeah, that's the one chick. What she call her? Tsubaki. Yeah. All right, so let's go up to page 2. We don't want to neglect the page 2 people. You know what I'm saying? It's like I haven't commented yet either. All right, what's the last comment here by CPQ Uriel? Oh, anime brother. This is an English only speaking a website. Like they even explicitly put it on a website that's only English speaking. Okay, so the story unfolded. Okay, this is from Skimmy Sign Lie. I don't know what username is that. Story unfolded a bit more, and finally it was Ayonanon's turn. We saw what was going on in the background, but I didn't really like the pacing and adaptation. The content was good. I'm sure the next episode will be better. The drawing and animation quality has declined. Yeah, I mean, it's because if you take a look at Kouenji here, the lines are not. They're not bold. When the lines are not bolded, it's a sign of it's a rush job. Yeah. But still pretty entertaining. You know, still decently fluid. Not perfect, but decently fluid. So we're going back to the first page because there wasn't much here. Second page. Good episode of Kouenji trolling them hard. From Jay the Lord, man. They can't take the aura at all, bro. So damn cocky, good lord. He broken. What do you mean a little nap is all he needs? Straight BTA. How do you jump? How do you jump one guy and still lose? For real. We'll see how Hosen uses Tsubaki. Now they're trying to jump. Ayana Koji. Bro, time and time again. They always try to use violence. Always. But they don't learn. Violence is not the answer. Not here, guys. These guys are phenoms. These guys are genetic babies. They were pre-inseminated by like the top fucking geno pool. And not only that, but their genetics was enhanced still. You know what I'm saying? They were still enhanced. And then throughout their lives, they were still being like, you know, taught and treated, given steroids. Probably I wouldn't even run it past them if they were being steroid as they were growing up little by little, just to speed up their development. You know what I'm saying? These guys are like adults. You know, these guys are like full grown adults. You know, Ayana Koji is like stoic as hell. He's lost like all like oh man. It's safe to say that this is the fight right here. Famous fight. Look at me dodging them. Boom. There I go dodging them. There I go. Spin around like a fucking ballerina. And he lands 10 out of 10 land. Holy fuck. Oh no, wait, a little bit more. Boom, I dodged that shit. Ooh. And he gets thrown, yup. And then over here, I do like a backflip type of shit. Like, bro, look at this. Look at this, man. This is just ridiculous. Boom. Heads. Bro, that hurts. That looked like it hurt. The camera work was insane. And the dude, all right, one more. Bro, he literally got jumped by like little boys. I'm telling you, man, these guys are like genetic, like roided out babies. That's all it really is. Bro. Oh my god, bro. What an episode.